I'm on the road as Trevor, heading back toward my place. Then the phone rings. It's Ron.
Oh, good idea. But it'll take time. Tell Oscar he ain't getting these guns.
Okay. Look, I gotta ask. Are you in with the federal government? An agent, Sanchez, was round here saying you and Michael had to meet his supervisors at the garage, the cook site.
He tells me the FEDS are looking for me again. They're looking for me and Michael. Something new has come up. Ron gives me the location. I end the call. Then I push my foot onto the accelerator. Dust kicks up behind me in little clouds that float away as I pull forward. The road isn't long, but I drive it fast. Before long, I'm there. I slow down, pull the car to a stop, step out, and look at the building in front of me. I walk toward the door and push it open. Inside, the air feels heavy, old, stale. I move toward the back door and push it open. Behind it is a metal staircase, rusted, shaky, and complaining under its own weight. Up here, the space opens into what the FEDS are using as their secret setup. It doesn't look secret. It doesn't look official. It barely looks functional. Michael is already there. He looks tired.
Oh, nice place you got here.
Oh, yeah, it's easy to mock, isn't it, huh? Cheap and fucking easy. But this here is my place. And my work paid for my place.
All right, relax. I was just being sarcastic.
Yeah, well, don't be, all right? Because the world doesn't need any more sarcasm. It's the blight of the age.
Yeah, I get the point.
You don't get the point. You're like every other asshole. You made a bit of money, and you became a turd.
Got news for you. I was always a turd.
No! You weren't, man. You were something. But now, man, you're like this place. You're a shell.
Go fuck yourself. Are you some kind of pure morally justifiable asshole? What, because you're totally psychotic, somehow it's okay?
I'm honest, all right? You're the hypocrite.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking hero, so far above it all.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm not above ripping open your fucking chest to see what's replaced your heart.
Rip it open! See what's there, baby, because I'm ready.
Hello?
The FEDS walk in.
Ladies, what's up?
Fuck off!
Listen, I'm sorry, but we've
They
got a
start
problem.
talking immediately.
Government funding thing. We need you to investigate.
They bring up a state research lab, some kind of nerve gas issue, possibly tied to terrorists.
Thank God I don't pay tax.
Listen, you'll need some fairly standard gear. Boat, tandem rotor heavy lift helicopter, truck, weapons. You'll have to source all of that. Chopper alone
Then they
will send
list
you
what
back
we're
a
going to
couple of
need for this mission.
worries there,
A
Trevor.
boat,
He just came in
a
with a lot of
helicopter,
money.
a truck,
Is that
weapons,
sarcasm?
everything
Well, you're fucking
expensive,
right, it's
everything
sarcasm.
difficult to
You
acquire.
fuck.
And then, as
A few weeks
expected,
ago,
they tell us they
I was
won't help with
happily
any of it.
retired,
No
sulking by my
funding,
swimming
no
pool.
equipment,
My
no
psychotic
backup,
best
just
friend shows up out
orders.
of nowhere to torture me over mistakes I made, honest mistakes I made over a decade ago. Our little posse, are flat fucking broke. But hey, let's go out and spend $2 million on a tandem rotor fucking chopper so I can go steal nerve gas from fucking terrorists. Forgive me, you ignorant fuck. But sarcasm is all I fucking got. Sarcasm.
They don't go deep into
And a room
details,
full
but
of
they
you
say enough to
cunts.
make it clear that
Yes.
this is serious, at least for them.
Welcome back,
For
man.
us, it's
It is
just
the
another
old you.
job they're forcing onto our shoulders.
Yeah, well, we gotta go. It's been great, but Dave here's got a Pilates class. Now remember, ladies, you keep us way out of this thing. Bye-bye.
We know exactly who we need to call.
Jesus.
Lester. The moment the FEDS finish
Lester
talking,
fucking
everything
call.
shifts.
He said he knew about something.
I'm now
You tell him
Michael.
when we're driving towards
I
Polito
turn
Bay.
and start walking back the way we
Come
came.
on. You're driving us up to the bank.
Down the same shaky staircase. Back through the dirty admin room. And finally out the exit door into clean air again. I walk to my car, get inside, close the door, and start the engine.
Let me call Lester.
As I pull out, I call Lester.
What now?
We got a funding problem. So we need a job. Before the jewel store, you talked about a score, a bank in the sticks. I need you to meet us there. Polito Bay, right?
That's the one.
I explain briefly what's going on, the mission, the situation,
Lester's meeting us
the
there.
equipment we need.
Don't
Lester
start.
listens calmly and tells me to
way.
meet him.
Good call. If you're taking down a bank for a few million, first thing you do
I
is
drive
call the
forward,
hospital,
take a
tell
right,
them to get
then
you
a
guy
left,
in
and
the
merge onto the main road.
This hayseed bank, you gonna be carrying that kind of change?
Local law enforcement extort money from all the weed farms, whorehouse.
Why are you out here?
It's off the grid. We're away from it all. It's somewhere
Traffic
real
is light.
and authentic. This is America! And real people ain't been priced out yet.
Yeah, well, what if it gets gentrified?
Then I'll fucking move.
Okay. What about the way you dress?
What about it? I don't give a shit what I wear.
No. If you don't give a shit, you wear clean clothes that fit. So yours are all a little out there, you know, a little wacky.
Whatever's in the shop is what I get. Jesus, what is this?
It's not an absence of taste, D. It's the opposite of taste.
You should be a stylist.
And then there's the tattoos, the hair, the weird music, the funny toys, the niche drugs, the everything.
What the fuck are we talking about?
You are a hipster.
What?
You're a hipster.
I hate hipsters.
Classic hipster denial.
I abhor hipsters. I eat them for fun.
Hipsters love saying they hate hipsters.
What I really
3 motorcycles
fucking
ride
do
ahead of me, moving a bit too slowly.
Common hipster
The front of my
reflection.
car clips him. He spins out of control. The other 2 immediately start firing at me.
You're gentrifying.
Gunshots hit the back of the car.
Soon,
I check the
skinny G's will
mirror,
show up.
see
Then the
them
skinny
closing in.
Latinos.
I hit the brakes
The
hard.
bankers. And
One
you'll be
slams into the
somewhere
back of my
else,
car and
starting
goes
to
flying.
cycle all
He hits the
over
road
again.
and doesn't
Maybe you're
move.
not a classic garden variety
The last one
hipster.
tries to escape,
You're
weaving
what
through
hipsters
traffic.
aspire
I
to
follow
be.
him.
You, Trevor, are the proto-hipster.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't agree with what you're saying.
Eventually he gets boxed in by cars, stuck just long enough. I take the shot. He falls. Everything goes quiet again.
You're a
I get back
therapist
onto the
now,
highway
huh?
and keep going.
Wake
But the
up,
road
Trevor.
isn't any
You
kinder.
take scores too.
Another
You're
motorcycle
as
drifts
bad
into
as
my
me.
path. I hit him.
What am I
Then
saying?
another.
There's no
Then one more.
possible world.
Bodies, motion, sudden impacts, and no time to stop for any of it. I just keep driving, steady and focused on the destination.
You've got a condition. I have a coherent philosophy.
Oh, a philosophy. Really? Dude, you should have joined that midlife crisis motorcycle club you massacred. You douche.
Yeah, you'd know all about a midlife crisis.
Hey, your crisis started the day you were born. I'm just catching up.
Eventually, I take another right. And there it is, the bus stop.
The bus stops up here.
All right. How long does it take us to get out here from LS? Come on, man, knock it off.
What?
I'm gonna break your fucking fingers. You don't knock that shit off.
Well, please, all right? You'd alleviate the boredom.
Ah, finally.
After a bit, Lester appears. Slow steps, careful balance, the same familiar pace I've seen from him 100 times.
Dry out here. Don't worry, brother. Michael will take care of all your moisturizing needs. Oh,
He reaches the car, opens the door, gets in, and settles into the seat without saying much.
Drive us to the bank.
I start driving again. The path to the bank is simple.
We'll go to
Not too much traffic, not too much noise. Just a straight drive with Lester thinking beside me. He watches the buildings, the sidewalks, the flow of cars with that calculating expression of his. We reach the bank. I pull up in front of it. Lester studies the entrance quietly. His eyes move slowly, scanning every angle.
That's the entrance to the bank. Nothing special. Take us around back.
Okay.
Then I pull away and circle the building, heading toward the back. A place nobody really pays attention to unless they work
the
here.
vacant lot with the garbage container in it. It's not ideal. It's gonna cost more to break that system than the score's gonna pay.
Well, we're gonna have to find a new score.
No. This is the score. Right? What are our options?
It's a dumb idea, but we could trigger the alarm. See what kind of response they throw out.
That is a dumb idea.
Hey, you heard the man, all right? Shoot the sucker.
Then it's time to test something important. Fires a shot into the building to trigger the alarm.
Okay, I brought my police scanner. Now drive over to the gas station opposite the bank, and we'll monitor chatter.
All right.
The sound echoes sharply, bouncing between the tight walls of the alley.
Alarm going off at Blaine County Savings.
The wheel and drive toward a gas station nearby. Close enough to watch, but far enough to stay unnoticed.
Cars in 60 seconds and more on standby, and it isn't even 30 Victor or shots fired. Oh, this is a real headache.
What do you got on the clock?
40 seconds.
This is Toledo Security. Any updates on the Code 30 Adam? Backup ready to mobilize.
This is not normal. The response is out of proportion.
Cops in this county are dirty. The alarm just went off on their piggy bank.
I stop the car. We wait. There's a delay.
This is them. What is that, a 67-second response time?
Yeah, 4 cars. More in the wings.
Bad cops, guarding dirty money. Fuck how many? We can take this.
Wait right here. We'll see if anything about their routine suggests a weakness.
Then after a short while, 4 police cars roll up behind the bank. Not quickly, not urgently, just with a slow, almost relaxed approach. They step out, look around, search a little, but their movements feel routine. Like this is nothing but a box to check off for them.
Checkpoints? Searches? Fuck this! I ain't getting caught because Lester needs a wheelchair.
Hey! Wheelchair or not!
Trevor steps out of the car and spots a motorcycle nearby. Gets onto it. I'm no longer Michael.
We've gotta go.
I'm Trevor again. The motorcycle feels completely different, light. I do a small wheelie, nothing exaggerated, just enough to feel the lift and drop gently. The road vibrates under the tires, the bike stable beneath me. I push a little harder, lift the front wheel again. Another few hundred feet, and I try a controlled stoppie, leaning forward, to a stop in the middle of the road. Michael's car approaches from behind. I pull out my gun and fire a shot at the ground near him, not to hit, just to startle. He brakes. Then he continues. I get back on the throttle and move forward again. But just as I settle back into rhythm, a car from the side suddenly merges too quickly. It hits me. Michael stops briefly, then continues once he sees I'm moving again. Then he does something unexpected. He turns off the main road onto a mountain path. He accelerates harder. I fire a few shots toward Michael's car. A hard turn, sharp and quick. I slow just enough to make the turn. The ground gets rough quickly. Dirt, rocks, uneven slopes. I keep the bike steady even as the terrain shifts under me. The road bends sharply. Ahead, a tunnel appears. Michael enters first. I follow him in. Inside, the sound is amplified. I fire again, each shot echoing like a crack of thunder. I pass him briefly. The tunnel ends abruptly into sunlight. Outside, the path becomes rough again. I try a small stunt, lifting the bike slightly as I hit a dip, but the terrain shifts beneath me. The bike wobbles. I nearly slide off the path and toward the hillside. Michael gets ahead for a moment. I pull out my gun and fire a shot. I pull out my gun and fire a shot at the ground near him. Not to hit, just to startle. The slope evens out, the ground steadies, and I accelerate again, overtaking him cleanly, smoothly, without forcing it. The final stretch feels fast. Wind pushing harder, the engine rising steadily. I stay ahead. I know the destination is close. But then Michael takes a subtle turn onto a side path, something barely noticeable unless you already know it exists. Turn, follow him.
Fuck! How'd they get here?
What took you so long?
He gives a small teasing gesture, nothing exaggerated. Just a quiet acknowledgement that he reached first.
Set up a board over here.
Michael, man, your blood sugars are low. I'm making you some leftovers.
I'm fine, T.
Huh? No, I'm the host, man. You know, I don't want you to get hungry and moody, all right? Then you're gonna be making the wrong decisions.
Man, I've been making wrong decisions my whole life. That's how I ended up here.
Yo, bon appetito.
Jesus Christ, Trevor, what is that?
What's wrong with you? That's just a what? An eyelid. It's probably not even human.
Lester,
Unless
he lays out the
that
plan,
gas
the
station
full
job.
breakdown of
Gentlemen,
what comes
some
next.
plans for your
He
attention?
explains what equipment we'll need,
stay
how
here
the
a minute
operation
longer
will
than I have to.
unfold, what timing matters most, where the
So I
biggest
think our
risks
little
are.
experiment showed that the response will be too quick to beat and too strong to walk through. That means you gotta face the cops head on.
Dirty cops.
The dirty cops head on.
Head on. Man, I don't know.
You'll be prepared. Convoys carrying military-grade hardware pass near here to get to Fort Zancudo. I propose hijacking one and using the equipment to get an edge on the locals. I can get you the exact details of the shipment as soon as we're done here. Anyway, you won't be outside the bank too long. Paleto Bay is, well, it's a bay, so you're a street away from the water where Franklin can be waiting in a boat to get you out of there. I know none of this is ideal, but it's the only way I can see of taking the score and providing for your FIB paymasters.
Fine. We need personnel?
Just a gunman. They'll be taking on the cops with you, so my advice, choose someone good.
Think about my buddy Chef, okay? Consummate professional.
He walks through each part slowly, making sure we understand every detail. Finally, he tells us to choose a gunman, someone reliable enough to help control the police during the mission.
He handled himself at the jewelry store.
You sure this is the guy?
We make the decision.
I'll get the equipment together. Michael, you reach out to Franklin. Trevor, you do what you do.
Roger that.
I'll call you when we're ready to move on this.
You want to bunk with us? I mean, it's gonna be tight, but, you know, mi casa, su casa.
I'll get a motel, thanks.
All right, suit yourself.
Fine, I'll give you a ride.
Adios, amigos.
And that's the end of the day. The planning stops here. The preparation begins later. And the mission waits ahead of us.